Assalamu alaikum and welcome to today's news bulletin. Today, Oman marks the anniversary of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq's accession on occasion of national pride and unity.
The occasion reflects 6 years of progress and stability under His Majesty's leadership, reinforcing the path of the renewed renaissance towards the future.
His Majesty the Sultan issues royal directives to support certain social and economic aspects that directly address the citizens' living needs on the occasion of the glorious 6th anniversary of His Majesty Sultan's accession to the throne.
His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issues a royal decree.
The Sultanate of Oman celebrates the anniversary of January 11th, the day of His Majesty the Sultan's accession to the throne, amid comprehensive achievements in various economic, social and political fields.
Her Highness, the Honorable Lady, spouse of His Majesty the Sultan, inaugurates Khasab Hospital in Musandam Governorate, and she pays a visit to Basra Beach Park, Zari Exhibition Initiative, Craft House Outlet, Souq al-Harim al-Musandamiyat in Wilaya of Khasab, and the ancient mosque in the Wilaya of Bukha.
His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq confers royal orders on a number of individuals and confers the Excellent Service and Royal Commendation medals on a number of commissioned and non-commissioned officers of the Royal Court Affairs.
And with the royal blessing of His Majesty the Sultan, 4 major awards are announced in cultural and social fields, research and innovation, economy, business, digital excellence, and governorate's development. The Diwan of the Royal Court issued a statement as follows. On the occasion of the glorious 6th anniversary of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq's succession to the throne on January 11th, and out of His Majesty's keenness to dedicate all means to the prosperity and well-being of the dear citizens, His Majesty has issued royal directives to support certain social and economic aspects that directly address these citizens' living needs, including the following. First, allocating 50 million Omani riyals for projects with economic and investment returns that provide job opportunities for citizens by increasing the allocation for the Governorate's development program in the 11th Five-Year Development Plan 2026 to 2030 from 220 million Omani riyals to 270 million Omani riyals. Second, providing financial support to more than 73,000 school students during the 2 academic semesters whose families are registered in the family support system within the National Registry of the Royal Oman Police by doubling the child benefit amount distributed from the Social Protection Fund. Third, royal approval of amending the provisions of some social protection benefits, which will benefit lower-income families, so the number of families benefiting from the Family Income Support Benefit will increase to more than 57,000, and the total number of beneficiaries of social protection benefits during the year 2026 will reach approximately 1,600,000. The relevant authorities will announce this.
Fourth, accelerating the pace of implementation of the approved 2026 Job Seeker Employment Program, which includes 60,000 job opportunities, 10,000 of which are in the civil and military government sector, and 50,000 in government companies and private sector institutions. Fifth, allocating an amount of 100 million Omani riyals to support the social housing program for the years 2026 and 2027. Sixth, extending the disbursement of the job security allowance to 1 year instead of 6 months for all insured individuals eligible for the allowance whose entitlement has not exceeded 1 full year, according to the details that will be announced by the relevant authorities. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issued Royal Decree No. 6/2026. Article 1 endorses the joining of the Sultanate of Oman to the United Nations Convention on International Settlement Agreements emerging from mediation in accordance with the attached format. Article 2, the competent authorities shall deposit the aforementioned joining document in accordance with its provisions. Article 3, this decree shall be published in the official gazette and shall come into effect from the date of its issue.
January 11th, 2020, a day that marked a renewed renaissance for the Sultanate of Oman and its people.
Numerous achievements under the wise leadership of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq have become a reality as we celebrate the 6th year of His Majesty's accession to the throne.
11th of January 2020. There are many people with their unity and well-known solid structure, renews promise and covenant with history. Six years have passed since the dawn of this special time, marked with a bright civilizational phase. Half a decade and more, during which His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq has led Oman with distinction into one of the greatest epic tales of development and reform in modern Omani history, building upon a rich legacy and establishing robust growth. Safeguarded by the blessings of security and safety, Oman progresses forward with transparency and clarity, where efforts combine with achievements that are protected by a well-informed public, a brave armed force, and vigilant security on the borders. The renewed renaissance has walked the path of construction and prosperity, blossoming amid several challenges, from those days that shine after weathering storms, genuine and powerful. A pandemic raised its head, a world swaying between conflicts, a budget burdened with public debt and low oil prices. Withal, Oman's flag flutters with pride. Amid all chaos of crises, with the calm assurance of one who relies on God, His Majesty the Sultan extended his hand for development since day one to what must be improved, and the hand of reform to what must be rectified. He spread among the winds of challenges the grand sails for crossing, navigating Oman across its great civilizations and strategic geography, merging all in a developmental unity where paths meet with successful projects. Six years of sheer will turned challenges into opportunities for development, a vibrant renaissance by its youth, rejuvenating numbers and indicators, moving steadily forward, aligned with the vision of its leader in the face of all situations and challenges. May Oman remain prosperous with its blessed days, steadfast in civilization and roots, ever renewing and present.
Her Highness Highness, the Honorable Lady, the spouse of His Majesty the Sultan, graciously presided over the inauguration of the Khasab Hospital as part of the state's efforts to develop the health sector, enhance the healthcare system, and provide advanced medical services to citizens and residents of the Musandam Governorate. Upon Her Highness's arrival at Khasab Hospital, folk art bands from the Musandam Governorate presented a number of traditional Omani arts, expressing joy and pride for her gracious visit. Her Highness also viewed a welcoming performance presented by students from Musandam Governorate schools in celebration of this auspicious occasion. Her Highness was received by His Excellency Dr. Hilal bin Ali Al-Sabti, Minister of Health, His Excellency Sayyid Ibrahim bin Saeed Al-Busaidi, Governor of Musandam, Her Excellency Dr. Madiha bint Ahmed Al-Shaybani, Minister of Education, Her Excellency Dr. Layla bint Ahmed Al-Najjar, Minister of Social Development, and a number of their excellencies and officials. After that, Her Highness unveiled the commemorative plaque officially inaugurating Khasab Hospital. Those in charge of the project were honored to provide a brief overview of the hospital's capabilities and medical equipment, expressing their appreciation for the efforts made in completing this healthcare facility, which was designed and built according to the highest technical standards to meet the needs of the Governorate for comprehensive medical services and healthcare. Her Highness also graciously viewed a presentation on the hospital's readiness, the current state of healthcare services in Musandam Governorate, and the approved development plans to improve the level of healthcare. Her Highness toured the hospital's departments and listened to a brief overview of the functions of each department. The hospital includes specialized medical units such as the day clinic, surgery, internal medicine, pediatrics, dialysis, emergency obstetrics and gynecology, burns, operation rooms, an intensive care unit, psychotherapy, radiology, laboratory, sterilization, and Training and Development Center, in addition to support and administrative departments. Her Highness the Honorable Lady, the spouse of His Majesty the Sultan, also met with a number of medical and administrative staff working at the hospital. She expressed her appreciation for their efforts in providing healthcare services, emphasizing her pride for the dedication of those working in this sector in serving the community, commending their role in raising the level of healthcare in the Musandam Governorate. At the conclusion of her visit, Her Highness graciously wrote a message commemorating her visit to the Musandam Governorate and the official opening of Khasab Hospital. Along with Her Highness, the opening ceremony was attended by a number of their excellencies, sheikhs, and dignitaries from the Musandam Governorate.
The inauguration of Khasab Hospital represents a milestone in the development path of the healthcare system in the Governorate of Musandam and a strategic achievement that goes in line with the Governorate's approach towards modernizing infrastructure and enhancing the preparedness of the health sector. This project embodies the wise vision of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, which affirms that the human being is the essence, goal and means of development, which reinforces the principle of equity in healthcare delivery and aligns with aspirations for comprehensive development and improving the quality of life for citizens and residents.
Her Highness, the Honorable Lady, the spouse of His Majesty the Sultan, graciously visited the Sultan Faisal bin Turki Road Project and the Amos Bay View Development Project in the Musandam Governorate. During the visit, Her Highness viewed a visual presentation showcasing the progress of the Sultan Faisal bin Turki Road Project, which connects the wilayas of the Musandam Governorate. This project is considered vital for developing the road network and enhancing connectivity between the Governorate's wilayas. Her Highness also was briefed on the distinctive natural features of the view, including its stunning coastline, surrounding mountains, and unique tourist attractions. Her Highness listened to a briefing on the existing and planned project of the Amos Bay View, presented by those in charge of these projects within the framework of the ongoing efforts of His Majesty the Sultan to enhance tourism development, improve infrastructure, and benefit from the natural resources of the Musandam Governorate. Her Highness was accompanied during the visit by His Excellency Sayyid Ibrahim bin Said Al Busaidi, Governor of Musandam. Her Highness, the Honorable Lady, the spouse of His Majesty the Sultan, graciously paid a visit to the Musandam Governorate. Her Highness visited the Bassa Beach Park in the Wilaya of Khasab, which is one of the Governorate's tourism and development projects and serves as a recreational outlet for the visitors of the Governorate, embodying the ongoing development efforts in the tourism sector. She also visited the Khasab Zari Exhibition Project Initiative, as well as the Handicraft House outlet affiliated with the Small and Medium Enterprises Development Authority in the Governorate. During her visit, Her Highness was briefed on the handicrafts, artisanal items, jewelry, and unique products showcased in the two projects, all created by the skilled hands of the Governorate's artisans, which hold the authentic heritage of Musandam, reflecting in their details, as well as the diversity of the local environment and the richness of its cultural legacy. Her Highness praised the efforts made to highlight Omani craft heritage, support traditional industries, and encourage initiatives that contribute to strengthening the community economy.
Her Highness also toured the Wilayah of Bukha, where she visited the historic mosques in the Wilayah Center. She was briefed on the cultural and religious value of this Islamic landmark, its significance as a testament to the Oman's long-standing appreciation for Islamic architecture and its authentic artistic and architectural features. Her Highness visited the Musandam Women's Market affiliated with the Omani Women's Association in the Wilayah of Khasab. The market featured diverse displays showcasing aspects of the Musandam Governorate, reflecting its rich heritage, deeply rooted social customs and traditional lifestyles that express the depth of its local identity and cultural distinctiveness. Her Highness also listened to a briefing at Musandam Women's Market on the community roles played by the Omani Women's Association in the Wilayah of Khasab, alongside other associations in the Governorate, in supporting productive families, empowering women, enhancing community participation, and developing craft skills, which contributes to preserving and developing cultural heritage and consolidating the values of authenticity and belonging with the community. Her Highness expressed her appreciation for the efforts exerted and the commendable initiatives and the positive impact they have had on serving the community, wishing those in charge continued success and fruitful contributions. Her Highness was accompanied during her tour of the Governorate by His Excellency Sayyid Ibrahim bin Saeed Al Busaidi, Governor of Musandam, along with a number of their excellencies and several officials.
His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq conferred royal orders on a number of personalities in recognition of their outstanding roles and contributions in various fields. His Majesty the Sultan conferred the Royal Commendation Order First Class on Sayyid Khalid bin Hamad al-Busaidi in the field of art and culture. Al-Nu'man Order First Class on His Excellency Dr. Mohammed bin Awad al-Hassan in the field of diplomatic work. And on Dr. Hamad bin Saif al-Hamami in the field of representing the Sultanate of Oman in international organizations. The Royal Commendation Order Second Class was also conferred on Dr. Ali bin Abdul Hussein al-Lawati for his contribution to building the infrastructure of the health sector. Sheikh Ahmed bin Nasser al-Nuaimi for his community initiatives and social responsibility. Professor Dr. Mohammed bin Zahir al-Abri in the field of research, innovation and academia. Yusuf bin Abdul Qadir al-Kamali in the field of culture. Sulaiman bin Hamoud al-Na'abi in the field of sports and youth.
Dr. Humaid bin Hamoud al-Far'i in the field of health. Engineer Azzan bin Qais al-Kindi and Sulaiman bin Muhammad al-Sulaimani in the field of entrepreneurship. Engineer Muad bin Ahmed al-Hinai in the field of digital economy, communications and information technology. Dr. Raid bin Abdul Hafidh al-Farsi in his contributions in the field of disability. Iman bint Ali al-Rahbi in the field of school education. And Saleh bin Za'al al-Farsi in his contributions in the field of arts. The Royal Commendation Order Third Class was conferred on Nabati Sharqi bint Yabqa and Amir Hassan Nouri for their outstanding contributions to institutional excellence. The orders were handed over by His Excellency Sayyid Khalid bin Hilal al-Busaidi, Minister of the Diwan of the Royal Court, when he received them at his office this morning. During the meeting, His Excellency emphasized that orders are a gesture of His Majesty's appreciation for their dedicated efforts in their respective fields, wishing them continued success in their future scientific research, professional endeavors, and in their ongoing commitment to serve this beloved country and its leader through their social responsibility.
His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the Supreme Commander, conferred the Excellent Service and Royal Commendation Medals on a number of officers and non-commissioned officers of the Royal Court Affairs. The medals were pinned by His Excellency Nasser bin Hamoud al-Kindi, Secretary General of the Royal Court Affairs, in recognition for their efforts and dedication to serve the country and His Majesty the Supreme Commander. On this occasion, His Excellency congratulated the officers on this royal honor, wishing them continued success and urging them to remain committed to their national duty and serving their leader.
With the royal blessings of His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the Diwan of the Royal Court announced 4 major awards, namely His Majesty the Sultan's Culture and Social Award, His Majesty the Sultan's Award for Research and Innovation, His Majesty the Sultan's Award for Economy, Business and Digital Excellence, and His Majesty the Sultan's Award for Governorate's Development. His Excellency Dr. Habib bin Mohammed Al-Riyami, Chairman of Sultan Qaboos Higher Center for Culture and Sciences, stated that each award will encompass several axes covering the various fields mentioned in its title. He affirmed that regional and international awards will remain as they are, given their role in consolidating the Sultanate of Oman's stature in international forums. He explained that the name of each award clarifies its cycle period, target groups, fields, and value. This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. His Majesty the Sultan issues royal directives to support certain social and economic aspects that directly addresses the citizens' living needs on the occasion of the glorious 6th anniversary of His Majesty's Sultan's accession to the throne.
His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq issues a royal decree.
The Sultanate of Oman celebrates the anniversary of January 11th, the day of His Majesty the Sultan's accession to the throne, amid comprehensive achievements in various economic, social and political fields.
Her Highness, the Honorable Lady, spouse of His Majesty the Sultan, inaugurates Khasab Hospital in Musandam Governorate, and she pays a visit to Bassa Beach Park, Zari Exhibition Initiative, Craft House Outlet, Musandam Women's Market in Wilaya of Khasab, and the ancient mosque in the Wilaya of Bukha.
His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq confers royal orders on a number of individuals and confers the Excellent Service and Royal Commendation Medals on a number of commissioned and non-commissioned officers of the Royal Court Affairs.
And with the royal blessings of His Majesty the Sultan, 4 major awards are announced in cultural and social fields: research and innovation, economy, business, digital excellence, and governorate's development. As we conclude, Oman marks this anniversary with confidence, unity, and a clear vision for the future under wise leadership.
From all of us at Oman Television, we wish His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq continued health and Oman lasting peace and prosperity. Thank you for watching. Good night and Assalamu alaikum.